Welcome back to the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel. Mike here with the last race of the 2022 season. Hope you had a good holiday. This is the Hot Wheels Q-Case race. One last chance for cars to make the 2022 fastest Hot Wheels. 8 cars qualified. First up, the 84 Audi Sport Quattro versus the Ford Shelby GT350. It's going to be 2 runs down the track, and they'll switch lanes, and the fastest time moves on to the Fast 4. The 84 Audi Sport off to a quick start. Takes that first run. The Ford Shelby going to have to beat a 1.603 to advance to the Fast 4. They're going to swap lanes. Ford Shelby this time will get inside lane 1. The 84 Audi outside lane 2. And the Ford Shelby does it. 2 1,000ths of a second faster, a 1.601 to a 1.603. They had on the first run for the Audi Sport. The Ford moves on to the Fast 4 in round 2. Some nice looking cars from the Q-Case brings us to match number 2. The 69 Copo Camaro looking good in yellow versus the lighter Lotus Emira setting up in lane number 2. Copo Camaro across the line first, 1.597, fastest time so far in the Q-Case race. They'll swap lanes. The Lotus Emira idles in lane 1. The Copo Camaro pulls up in lane 2. Lotus has to beat a 1.597. Oh, they just missed by 1 1,000ths. 1.598 is not enough to beat the 1.597. The Copo Camaro advancing to the Fast 4 in the Hot Wheels Q-Case race. Next up in the first round, another Camaro. This time it is the 81 Camaro, decked out in two-tone green. Takes on the McLaren Elva with the number 12 deco. They're staged and ready for the first run. 81 Camaro ties the fastest time in the Q-Case race, 1.597. That was another close race. The McLaren Elva is going to switch over to the inside lane 1 at 1.597. It's going to be the time to beat the Camaro outside lane 2. Not sure what happened on that run. The Camaro with wall-to-wall hits all the way down the track. That's really going to slow you down. McLaren still coming up short by 1 1,000th. The 81 Camaro off to the Fast 4. All right, last race in round 1, the Aston Martin V12 Speedster. Now, if you want to pick this one up to drive, $950,000 is the manufacturer's suggested retail price. I think I'll be sticking with the $1.18 version. Aston Martin V12 laying down the fastest run so far, 1.573. That is a really good time. Should put them pretty high in the 2022 fastest Hot Wheels. We'll find out. Another lane swap though, Honda Civic now over to lane 1, Aston Martin V12 will slide over into lane 2, the outside lane. The Aston Martin V12 with back-to-back wins over the Honda Civic. That'll move them on to the Fast 4 in round 2. 8 cars qualified for the Hot Wheels Q-Case race, the last race of the 2022 season. We're down to the Fast 4 left, and the battle is on. The Ford Shelby GT350 weighed in at 35 grams. They'll be up against the 69 Copo Camaro, a little heavier at 38 grams. This one was highly anticipated. They're staged and ready at the start. Oh, a tight race. Copo Camaro 1.599 to a 6 flat for the Ford Shelby on the first run. So the Ford Shelby has to beat a 1.599 if they want to make the final. Another lane swap. Copo Camaro's they're inside lane 1. Copo Camaro shuts the door on the Ford Shelby. Back-to-back wins. This time a 1.594. The Copo Camaro off to the final and a chance at the top spot in the Q-Case race. In the other Fast 4 matchup, the 81 Camaro weighed in at 37 grams versus the Aston Martin V12 Speedster at 33 grams. They also have the fastest time so far in the Q-Case race, and they are all set at the start. Aston Martin V12 clocks a 1.585 on that first run. The Camaro a 1.594. Good first run though. They'll switch lanes and set up for a rematch. The 81 Camaro needs to beat a 1.585 if they want to make the final. They'll be on the outside, lane 2. The Aston Martin V12 Speedster, they just smoked it down the track, 1.574. The Aston Martin off to the final and a shot at the top spot in the Hot Wheels Q-Case race. We started with 8 cars, the Excel 8 it's called, and rolled through the Fast 4. Now the race is going to be for 3rd place. The Ford Shelby GT350 with another shot here, this time the 81 Camaro. The Ford Shelby lost to the Copo Camaro back in the Fast 4. The Ford is set in lane 1. The Camaro outside lane 2. And the struggles continue for the Camaro in lane 2. The Ford Shelby takes the first run, a 1.6 flat. That is now the time the Camaro's going to need to beat as they move to the inside lane 1. The Ford slipping outside lane 2 for this run. It's not going to happen. The Ford Shelby, a 1.608 the time, makes it 2 straight. Over the Camaro, they lock in 3rd place in the Hot Wheels Q-Case race. It's time now for the final race for the top spot. Been a fun ride to this point. 1.573, that's the fastest time. It was set by the Aston Martin V12 Speedster earlier as they get ready to take on the 69 Copo Camaro. They're all lined up at the brand new start gate from Slamman Customs. It's the Aston Martin V12 edges out the Copo Camaro on the first run, 1.587 to a 1.595. They'll get ready to do it one last time for the top spot in the Q-Case race. The Aston Martin looks comfy in lane 1. The Copo Camaro, a thumbs up, they're ready in lane 2. And this one is over. The Aston Martin V12 Speedster outduels the 69 Copo Camaro for the top spot. The Aston Martin, without question, the cream of the Q-Case today. Here's your final results and top speeds in the Q-Case race. No cars were fast enough to knock anyone off the top speed ladder today, but the Aston Martin V12 Speedster, they were fast enough to rank number 2 in the 2022 fastest Hot Wheels. Thanks again for watching the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel. My name is Mike. Until next time.